Water crisis of Bangladesh to be resolved if India implements Teesta project, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, noting example of Europe. Interest of the country hampered due to connectivity deal signed with India, alleges Fokhrul. Khaleda Zia's physical condition unchanged. And ACC finds 7 illegal passports of former IGP Benazir during interrogation of 8 passport officials, probe against ex-additional DIG. Good evening and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Tamima Islam. Those were the Walton non-stop millionaire offer headlines. And now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said she feels water crisis of Bangladesh will be resolved to a great extent if India implements Teesta project. The Prime Minister said this at a press conference on her recent India visit at Ganabhavan in the capital on Tuesday. She said there are proposals from India and China with regard to the Teesta project. Bangladesh will decide after reviewing the proposals for the sake of welfare of the country. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has alleged that the government has failed to achieve its fair share of benefits from India, even after providing different advantages to the country. The party has rejected all deals signed during recent India visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Mirza Fakhrul said this at a press conference in Gulshan on Tuesday. He said BNP's position is against India, against Sheikh Hasina's government. He complained that the head of the government is depriving Khaleda Zia from taking advanced medical treatment out of political vengeance. BNP General Secretary said programs will be announced soon demanding the release of Begum Zia. BNP chairperson Khaleda Zia's physical condition is unchanged. Her personal physician, also vice chairman of the party AZM Jayed Hossain, has said this. A pacemaker was placed in her heart on Sunday evening. Later, she was under close observation of the hospital's medical board of CCU. She was taken to the cabin on Monday. Earlier, Khaleda Zia was admitted to Evercare Hospital on Friday afternoon after suddenly falling ill. The 79-year-old political leader is suffering from diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, lung, liver, and kidney diseases. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Ubaidul Qadir has said that criticizing Sheikh Hasina does not suit BNP. He made the comment to journalists after a board meeting at Setu Bhavan in the capital on Tuesday. He said BNP is now hatching politics over illness of Begum Khaleda Zia. He also said Begum Zia has been able to take medical treatment staying at home thanks to the kindness of Sheikh Hasina. The Anti-Corruption Commission ACC is interrogating 8 officials of the Passport Department in probing passport fraud allegations against former IGP Benazir Ahmed. The investigation began on Tuesday at the head office of the ACC. They are interrogating the team related to Benazir's corruption. ACC came to know from complaints that Benazir created an ordinary passport through identity fraud under using influence. The ACC has found property worth 110 crore Dhaka of the former additional DIG of Special Branch of Police, Rafiqul Islam Shimul. He has acquired the vast property through different ways, including grabbing land using influence of his post. The ACC has started inquiry into different corruption charges against him. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News24 English Bulletin. The U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller has expressed support to the investigative reporting of Bangladeshi media and journalists. Bangladesh Police Service Association (BPSA) made a statement warning journalists following publishing reports against some officials, including former IGP Benazir Ahmed. Matthew Miller praised those reports. Biplabi Workers' Party General Secretary Saiful Haq has alleged that the interest of the country has not been secured in the recent India visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. He said this at a press conference at the Segunbagcha office of the party on Tuesday. Saiful Haq said the Premier returned home with promises like any other time in the past with regard to fair share of Bangladesh in the flow of different uniform rivers of the two countries, including Teesta. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been freed from prison in the United Kingdom and is expected to travel home to Australia after he agreed to plead guilty to a single charge of breaching the espionage law in the United States. Assange will plead guilty to one count of conspiracy to obtain and disclose classified U.S. national defense documents, according to a filing in the U.S. District Court for the Northern Mariana Islands. He was freed from the UK's high-security Belmarsh prison on Monday and taken to the airport from where he flew out of the country. Assange will appear at a court in Saipan at a U.S. Pacific territory at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, where he will be sentenced to 62 months of the time already served. Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Water crisis of Bangladesh to be resolved if India implements Tista project, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, noting example of Europe. Interest of the country hampered due to connectivity deals signed with India, alleges Fokhrul. Khaleda Zia's physical condition unchanged. And ACC finds 7 illegal passports of former IGP Benazir during interrogation of 8 passport officials, probe against ex-additional DIG. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.